Sorry for that. So the roles for the next meeting are all open. Interested members can please contact me to book the same. Thank you very much, and back to the president, Sai Singh.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ankita, for that update. Now, can we have an update or an announcement rather from the VGPR Toastmaster Gaurav?
Good evening to all the Toastmasters and to all the guests present today. So I like to, after this meeting, I'll be sending 4 links, which is the social media of district. So I request all the members to follow the links which I've been sending, because me being the Toastmaster, it's our duty to follow the district social media platform. And by following the social media platforms, it will add points to the Hall of Fame as well. So I request all the members to follow the links after this meeting. And do let me know once you are done following it. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gaurav, for that update. Initiated by the to follow the district social media will help the club gain Hall of Fame credit, ultimately helping us with the Hall of Fame gold. Next, we had the second LDP session yesterday, that is the Leadership Development Program. One of the presentation was done by our very own DKM A.K. Prabhakara yesterday. And we also had other interesting sessions, and that was a very beautiful session yesterday. That was the business session. Now the sergeant can take over.
I was waiting for that moment here to take the applause for the first time back in Mekong. Being in Toastmasters, for the Toastmasters sitting in offline, Toastmasters seeing us in online mode. Download back. Kindly refrain talking about sex. So, with an emergency, if you are paid, kindly do it when they have an applause. We have all and for that, we have gone through some pain. How many of you agree that we have gone through some success? And to get that success, we have to face some pain. Everyone, right? Yes, I can. So, what made you guys hold on? That one little thing. That one little thing, the one little happiness you felt that day, but after achieving. So that hope will be in everyone. We just need to bring it out at the right moment. Hold on, the pain will definitely end, and you will see the sunshine one day. With that, to take the meeting forward, we have a person with us who will hold the entire Mekong meeting when we were shifting from offline to online and back to offline with a hybrid mode. Then he was a today right in front of me. Please put your hands together and welcome him. President Toastmaster Sai Singh.
Thank you, for that wonderful introduction. Really feels nice to be back here. Well, I Ekta?
Hello. Yes.
Yes, please go on.
Charger.
Ekta, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you please tell us about yourself and how you got to know about Applaud?
Okay, so I used to manage social media for my home club last year. And I remember that this particular club would like all our club's posts. So that was like an encouragement for me as VPPR because I was working very hard. And then I looked up about the club, I found out more about it. So this was one of my can I say, on my bucket list that I should visit this club one day and deliver a speech.
If our club was liking your club's post a year ago, that was probably me. Welcome to our club.
Thank you.
Next, can we have Shiva?
Yeah, hi. I'm just here to get an experience of how Toastmaster meetings are conducted. So this was recommended to me by one of my friends. Yeah.
Wonderful. Welcome to our club. Next, can we have Tarun?
Hello, sir. Basically, I wanted to know more about how Toastmaster will work. So to join Toastmaster and to improve myself. So that is why I came here.
You're in the right place. Welcome to our club.
Thanks.
Can we have Nandu?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir. I came to know about Toastmaster by Shashikant Abhigiri. So, yeah, I am attending this for the first time.
Thank you for joining us. Welcome to our club, sir. Okay, we have Yes Kushal.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Can you please tell us about yourself and how you got to know about our club?
Yes, sir. I am from Bangalore and I had just graduated from second PUC. I'm also a martial artist. I got to know about Toastmasters from one of your students who is also my friend. His name is Ujjwal. And I also found it really interesting to develop my communication skills henceforth.
That's really great. Welcome to our club.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, with that, we come to the minutes of the meeting now. Can the Secretary Toastmaster Ujjwal please read out the minutes of the meeting 1131?
A very happy evening, everyone. Minutes of the meeting number 1131, online meeting held on 11th October 2021. Theme, the invisible hand. Word of the week, sucker. The business session started at 6:19 p.m. and was stayed by a President Toastmasters Sai Snehal. In the business session, the following points were discussed. President Toastmasters Sai Snehal informed all the roles are open. Interested members can personally message Toastmaster Ankita. President Toastmasters Sai Snehal informed that the hybrid meetings from the next week will be held in Mekon Ltd. The regular meeting started at 6:20 p.m. Sergeant Atam Toastmaster Sanjana started the meeting with an introduction about the theme and later handed over the charge to the President Toastmasters Sai Snehal. President Toastmasters Sai Snehal opened the meeting, spoke on the theme and introduced the Master of Ceremonies for the day, Toastmaster Bhavani. Master of Ceremonies Toastmaster Bhavani spoke on the theme and introduced the following role takers for the day. Timer, Toastmaster Shashikant. Accounter, Toastmaster Shashikant as well. Grammarian, Toastmaster Vaishnavi. PP Evaluator, DTM Emubert. Just a second. The prepared speech session had the following speeches. Speaker 1 was guest Toastmaster Sanket, attempting level 2, project 3, and the evaluator was Toastmaster Sanjana. Speaker 2 was DTM Udanka, attempting level 3, project 1, and the evaluator was Toastmaster Prakash. The table topic session was conducted by Toastmaster Kunal, following by the speakers, Toastmaster Sai Snehal, DTM Emubert, guest Toastmaster Sanket, Toastmaster Prakash, Toastmaster Vaishnavi, Toastmaster Shashikant, Toastmaster Sanjana. The general evaluation session was conducted by Toastmaster Ujjwal. The winners of the week were Best Prepared Speaker DTM Udanka, Best Evaluator Toastmaster Sanjana, Best Table Topic Speaker Toastmaster Prakash, Best Role Taker for Tab G Toastmaster Shashikant and Toastmaster Vaishnavi, Best Role Taker for MTG Toastmaster Ujjwal. The President closed the meeting at 7:59 p.m. Thank you and over to you, President.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ujjwal. Are there any amendments to the MOM? If not, I shall consider this as accepted and I open meeting 1132. Hope is what? It is like a light that you see the end of the tunnel. It is something that you go with full confidence despite the darkness around you. An American author once quoted, if you fail to expect something from tomorrow, this is the day you cease to exist. Let me tell you a story about a soldier in a war. In a vast forest, there was a war going on between two armies. One army was clearly outnumbered by the other, but they did not give up any confidence. The general one day decided they need to defeat them in order to proceed further, the general of the smaller army. So he called his lieutenant and told him, please go and prepare your soldiers. Let's go for the war. The lieutenant immediately went to the pack of soldiers where they were resting. He told them, let's all prepare for the war. And he even discussed with them the plan of action that needs to be followed despite being a small army. The small army was very scared. They had lost hope. The general, however, got to know about this before the war. On the way to the war, he made them all stop at a place of worship for prayer. At the end of the prayer, the general stood in front of the army, took out a coin from his pocket, and told, this will decide our destiny. If it is heads, we are going to win. And if it is tails, we are going to lose. He tossed the coin in the air, and it landed on heads. With this, the hope, the confidence of the smaller army was skyrocketing. With the same confidence, they went to the war. The stronger army, or rather the one that outnumbered these, was shocked by the kind of plan of action and the strength they possessed. It was really shocking to see small army doing such great wonders. And finally, they won the battle. When they returned to the battle station after the war, the lieutenant asked the general, nobody can change the destiny. The coin they showed us are past. The general just smiled, picked out the coin and showed both the sides are heads. Dear Toastmasters and guests, hope is just another word for looking at the end of the tunnel. We all face problems at each and every step of our life, but that does not mean we should lose confidence. We all have hope. Each one of us sitting here have hoped for the past 1.5 years to come back here, and finally this has happened. If Thomas Alva Edison had given up hope in this 999th attempt to discover light, it may have taken the mankind longer, or probably never, to discover light. Wright brothers' first flight was for a mere 36 meters distance and was in air for 12 seconds. If they had given up, the flight journey today wouldn't have been possible. For the past 14 years, we all have been fans of RCB, but we never lose hope that one day the trophy is going to come home. Hope is just like a light at the end of the tunnel. If you have the confidence, you will walk there with the strength and the courage. And then you can hold on and the pain will end. With this, let me introduce to you the Master of Ceremonies for the today. He's been a member of Mekong Communications Club in the past 2 years. And he's taken up the role of secretary in the past. He's an electrical and electronics engineer currently working in LAM research. Please welcome the Master of Ceremonies for today, Toastmaster Shashikant. A huge round of applause. Thank you, Toastmaster Sai, for a wonderful introduction. Good evening, Toastmasters and fellow guests. Hope lies in dreams, in imagination, and in the courage of those who are going to make the dreams come to reality. Can anyone just unmute yourself and say how hope helps you to come out of any situation? Online tutor?
So I decided I couldn't come to Mecon meeting today before time because I had an interview with after the 5:15. But there was a slight hope telling that it's okay, I can reach and make it on time, and then yeah, here I am.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for saying that. First of all, hope is what which makes life go forward. Hope is what which makes us to forget our past and live for a better future. So let me share a small incident of my life. From past around 3 to 4 months, so I was not able to make Toastmasters, not able to attend the Toastmasters meeting or any other curriculum activities of mine due to some personal problems and the workload. So at the time of renewal, when the message popped up in the Mecon communication group, so I thought of quitting for a term, and after all segregating, so I should get back to the Mecon communication club. I discussed with my wife, and she said, yeah, it's good to have. Then again, so I was just thinking of it, of quitting it. Then again, so I thought, and I took up this topic with my mom. She said, like, never lose hope. Just become a member and attend a meeting. By that, you will not lose your Toastmaster friends, and you will be not out of the Mecon communication WhatsApp group. So that you will be getting the update, and you will not lose interest in the Mecon. Just attend a meeting. Just stick on it. Then by listening to it, I just took a renewal, and after that, so I took a role of timer and accounter, and later I took today the MC role. So that little hope at that path in our mind that we will do better, that will take you to the best. Hope is an inspiration to live life the best way we can. So don't lose hope. Believe in hope and go for it. A man called Mr. Raj Pendit started a club in 1924 at Santa Ana, California, with a small hope and few members. And now it's spread across 141 countries with 16,000 clubs and 3,51,000 members. For the benefit of guests, the classical Toastmasters meeting consists of 3 parts. One is prepared speech session, where the speaker prepares prior to the speech guidelines in the pathway manual. And second one is table topic session. In this session, the table topic master gives the topic to all the members, and the Toastmaster should speak around 2 minutes for the topic. And the next comes the general evaluation session. In this session, the general evaluator is going to evaluate all the things that take place during the meeting. So to take this meeting forward, we have some role takers. I request each one of them to explain their role. I request our counter DTM Subramaniam.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shashikant. Good evening, my fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. Today, I'm playing the role of accounter. The purpose of the accounter is to note the words and sounds that are used as a crutch or pass filler by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I will listen for overused words, including and, well, but, so, like, and you know. I will also listen for filler words, including and er. I will also note when a speaker repeats a particular word or phrase, such as I or this means, At the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times each speaker has used these expressions. Thank you.
I request Toastmaster Vaishnavi.
Good evening. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. So I'm playing the role of timer. I'll be noting down the timings of all the speeches covered, both table topic speeches and the 2 speeches we have today. Both the speeches we have today are for a length of 5 to 7 minutes. I'll be showing green card for 5 minutes and the yellow card for 6 minutes and the red card for 7 minutes. And the individual evaluation will be at 2 minutes, I'll be showing green card. And at 2 minutes 30 seconds, I'll be showing the yellow card. And at 3 minutes, I'll be showing the red card. For the table topic speakers, it will be 1 minute. I'll be showing one green card for 1 minute. And 1 minute 30 seconds, I'll be showing the yellow card. And at 2 minutes, I'll be showing the red card. Thank you.
PP evaluator, PTM Mega.
Good evening once again. There are few rules that need to be followed on both online and offline meetings. For offline audience, kindly refrain, for both offline and online, kindly refrain talking about sex, religious and politics. For the online audience, kindly mute yourself unless you're asked to and keep your videos on throughout. If you're not available on video, just drop a message in the chat box. For offline audience, kindly do not move here and there, and if you really have to, just move across during the applause. I'll be giving my evaluation when called upon. Back to Master.
Grammarian Toastmaster Gaurav.
Good evening to all Toastmasters once again. As a grammarian for today, I'll be noting down all the good usages and not so good usages which is used by speakers, and also appreciate all the speakers to use the word of the week, that is quintessential. The meaning is typical or classic usage. LC arguments are a quintessential part of a LC relationship. I request all the speakers to use the word of the day. Thank you. I'll give my report during the gender evaluation.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gaurav. And I think Ankita is ready. Sorry. Yeah. So let's give a big round of applause for all the role takers. Without further ado, let's start our first session, that is prepared speech session. So for speaker 1, I request individual evaluator DTM AK Prabhakara sir to read out the speech guidance.
Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. The purpose of this project is for the member to clearly define how Toastmasters envisions mentoring. The purpose of the speech is for the member to share some aspect of previous experience as protege. It's a note. The member completing this project is developing an understanding of Toastmasters mentoring. About this speech, the speech is about a time when the member was a protege, and it may be from any time in his or her life. The member may discuss any aspect of protege experience. The speech should not be a report on the content of the introduction to Toastmasters mentoring project. Over to Toastmaster Shashikant.
Thank you, sir. And coming to our first speaker. The first speaker is a present regional marketing manager at Tata Communications Delhi. He is an MBA student from IIM Lucknow, founder of IIM Lucknow Toastmaster Club, current division director of Division P, that is Delhi. Last program year, she spearheaded the formation of Sunday Brunch Masters Club and became a president, distinguished area director. She was also a district evaluation speech contest finalist in 1819. Her hobbies include she is a reader and she has a very good knowledge in sports. The speaker is going to attend level 2 project 3, introduction to Toastmaster mentoring from second part, strategic relationship part. So with a big round of applause, welcome DTM Ekta with a speech title, What Would I Do Without You? I repeat, what would I do without you, DTM Ekta?
Thank you so much. John F. Kennedy said, we must stop and find the time to thank all those people who've made a difference in our lives. Today, I intend to do exactly that in my speech. I have been very fortunate to be closely associated with past international president, distinguished Toastmaster Deepak Menon, from the last 3 years, because both of us have the home club in common. He has been a Toastmasters professional and personal mentor to me, so much so that I reach out to him even when I want to know how and where do I invest my taxes. But today, this speech is not going to be about him because I've already covered this mentoring speech in my first part. I would want to take time out and thank 2 more people today who've made a difference in my life. The first person is Roli Sinha. I had reached out to her last year to be my area mentor. Honestly, I did not know her very well before that, but I'd heard a lot of good things about her. These 15 months of my life with her have just been life-changing. And now I believe that my life would be incomplete without her. That's the kind of impact that she has created. Right from helping me file my first BPM in June 2020, to helping me charter a community club, which was always my dream, she has always been my pillar of support. Something about Roli is that she calls a spade a spade. She will never flatter you. She will never give you praise. Praise doesn't come easily from her. But the one thing that she had told me when she took up the post of the area mentor was that, Ekta, I will only talk to you when things need to be set right. Isn't that what a mentor, a good mentor is supposed to do? Give you timely reality checks. I believe that is the most important role of a mentor. When this club was about to be chartered, there were a lot of hurdles. Members weren't getting converted, but when a few members got added, we needed 20 to start the club, and we needed mentors for those people who had already paid money. She volunteered to mentor 5 prospective members of the new club that was yet to be chartered. She helped me with the payments of the club. There was an ethical issue with respect to a particular member because of which we had to give him back the money and remove him. She helped me through all those phases of my life. Honestly, she has never been given an official position. The one of an area mentor is unofficial. The position she's serving in the district is also unofficial, but she has always done her duties with 100% commitment and dedication. I remember when I had to make a video to surprise somebody, she sat with me on a video call till 3 a.m. in the morning. And this was a video that was supposed to be released at 9 a.m. the next morning. She gave me all the advice. And I remember that particular call we had where I was venting out my frustration about my professional life, where I felt that I really don't think I've gotten what I deserve in my life. She listened to me and again only gave me practical advice and not what I would have liked to hear. Roli has been a moving force in my life. I really don't know what I would have done without her. All said and done, this particular phase of both of our lives, we are very, very busy. She has taken up multiple roles in the district. I've become a division director now. We hardly get to talk to each other, but I would still like to acknowledge her contribution in my life, and I will eternally be grateful to her. Coming to my second mentor. My second mentor, again, is the immediate past district director of District 41, Nimish Joseph. He was the district director last year when I was really struggling to open this club. Now, the thing about Nimish is that when I moved to Delhi 4 years back in 2017, I was a South Indian, did not know anybody in Delhi, and I was really finding it difficult to make friends. He was one of my first few friends. He was already a division director then, but in the 4 years that have elapsed, his attitude towards me and his helpful nature has remained the same. Anytime I encounter a problem, an ethical dilemma, or about how things are supposed to be done in a contest or anywhere else in Toastmasters, I know that I can pick up the phone and call Nimish. He has always been there for me. I would like to specifically point out 3 instances of where Nimish's timely intervention has helped make my life easier. Again, coming to the example of the club that I was about to charter because it's very close to my heart. We weren't getting enough leads, and the district had a list of 850 members, which they had got from the world headquarters. He saw me struggling for the last 2-3 months, because of which he directly sent me the list and he said, you can work on this and let's see where it goes. Being the district director of the largest district in the world that comprises 300 clubs, honestly, to give me his undivided attention is not easy. But he somehow managed to always be there for me whenever I asked him for help. There were so many uncomfortable questions that were asked on the group, and I would never know how to answer them sometimes. He would answer them on my behalf. Very recently, when I was allotting clubs to my area directors, one of them was not happy with me, and he said that you are being unfair to me. The allotment is unfair. I've always believed in fairness and equality, and I did not understand where this was coming from. But Nimish scheduled a call with me and explained why the allocation was unfair, and also proposed a win-win situation, a win-win solution for all of us. So I really think that that's the beauty of Toastmasters. Both these people in my life were not officially appointed mentors. I did reach out to Roli as an area mentor, but I did not reach out to Nimish to be my mentor. But people in Toastmasters are so helpful and approachable that they will mentor you and guide you even when you don't reach out to them. And I believe that as a district officer, that's one thing that I've learned. I want to mentor as many people as possible, continue to mentor as many people as possible, and give back as much as I can. Thank you.
Thank you, DTM Ekta. That was a nice speech, and you are a big round of applause. And moving forward, so moving for the second speech, I request individual evaluators, DP and MU, to read out the speech guidelines. Mr. Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. This is a level 3 project, and it's about engaging your audience with humor. The purpose statement of this speech, or purpose of this project, is for the member to determine their style of humor and apply to a speech that centers around a central message. Time allowed, 5 to 5 minutes. Back to this Toastmaster. Thank you, DTM. Yeah, our second speaker is the person who is having more than 26 years of experience in banking and microfinance sector. The current Vice President of IIFL Samartham Finance. His hobbies include playing chess, swimming, trekking, and reading the self-development book. He is a Triple Crown and Pathkeepers awardee and the present Associate Vice President Education of our club. The speaker is going to attend level 3 project 1, 3 mistakes three mistakes in my life. The speech title is The Three Mistakes in My Life. With a big round of applause, welcome Toastmaster Prakash.
I'm audible? Hello? I'm audible, Shashika?
Yes, sir, you are.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for your wonderful introduction, Toastmaster Shashikant. Albert Einstein had quoted that anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guest. I assume that all the human beings in this world have made one or more mistakes in their life. Similarly, in my career journey, I too have committed numerous mistakes. But among them, few are memorable, which I would like to cherish for long. During my school days, I was more mischievous and quintessential tough guy. Either I was in the trouble or I used to create troubles to others. Till now, my old friends remember me as a firebrand. In those days, during summer vacation, myself along with my cousins used to spend our vacation in our village. In the farmhouse, we used to play all sort of the games like lagori, kabaddi, climbing the trees, hide and seek, etc. As I'm hardcore fan of our legendary movie star Dr. Rajkumar, one day I thought of imitating the scene from his movie Sampati Ke Sawal, where he will ride on the buffalo singing a song. So, along with my cousins, we planned and searched for a buffalo, but we were not able to find even one. Our village neighbors did not trust us to share their buffalo, but our idea stuck to me. I thought, why don't I imitate with the sheeps? As I was a bit fat, instead of troubling one sheep, I planned to have one more together for better comfort. Finally, we were able to arrange two fat sheep. I tied rope to their necks, managed to place my left leg on one sheep and right leg on the second sheep. As a safety, my cousins stood far from us. Fellow Toastmasters, oh, you might be wondering, I might do next. In that moment, I imagined myself as a jockey and my sheep as the horses. With full enthusiasm and energy, I shouted, Chalo! Neither sheep understood my command, nor I understood their body language. Both got frightened, like V shape. One galloped towards northeast direction and another one towards northwest direction. With a loud noise, myself fell back on the southwards, spraining my back heavily. Fellow Toastmasters, this was my first mistake, which taught me a lesson that never underestimate the power of domestic animals. In the year 2010, when I joined the Ujjivan Small Finance Bank, I used to visit the customers during my branch visits. Usually, during customer interaction, I inquire about our company service and about the customer satisfaction. In one of the meetings, I met one of the customer by the name Ratnamma. As usual, I was inquiring with her about her satisfaction. During the course of interaction in Kannada, I asked her how much loan she has taken and which cycle. All of a sudden, she started crying. Initially, I was puzzled. I did not know what crime I had committed which made her cry. In Kannada, she said, ಸ್ವಾಮಿಯವರೇ ನಾನು ಯಾವ ಸೈಕಲ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ ರೀ. Later, I realized my mistake. Instead of asking her in the Kannada that how many years she had taken the loan, I used the word cycle and she got confused and assumed that I'm asking her whether she had taken cycle loan. Fellow Toastmasters, this was my second mistake, which taught me a lesson that when you speak with illiterates, discuss with them in their understandable words. Last year, I joined this Toastmaster club. After a few months, as I won the Triple Crowley Award, I was inspired and thought, why don't I implement similar meeting format and projects with my team members? I selected a few team members who were very weak in the communication skills. One of my team members, whose name is Abhilash, had studied in Kannada medium till PUC. Like me, whenever he speaks, he had mother tongue influence. So during pandemic crisis, to motivate our 150 team members, I gave him the task of conducting the online webinar educational session, and the theme of the meeting was from Dale Carnegie book, How to Stop Worrying and Start Living. Usually, I used to participate in the session and share my thoughts with my team members. But on that particular day, because of back-to-back meetings, I was not able to participate. In the evening, I had planned to attend my friend's birthday party, which he had promised me to treat with Johnny Walker whiskey. So I completed my work as fast as possible and informed our team member to share the meeting minutes and rush to the party. Later, when I was enjoying with 2 pecks of Johnny Walker on the rocks, I got a call from our managing director. Usually, I will not attend any calls during the parties. But since the call was from our MD, I was forced to attend the call. He asked me, were you part of the today's meeting with our team members? I replied saying that it was not possible, sir, because of other meetings. Next, he asked me whether I read the meeting minutes. I replied no. Angrily, he shouted on me saying that what your team members are up to. Already we are facing huge attrition in our company, and your team member is motivating the employees to leave, and he cut the call. All of a sudden, whatever kick I had got with the 2 pecks dropped down like the temperature in the barometer. Immediately, I checked the meeting minutes in my mobile. My team member had written very structurally, but while writing the theme of the meeting, he made a mistake. Fellow Toastmasters, any guess what might be the mistake he made? Okay. Instead of writing how to stop worrying and start living within the organization, he had written how to stop worrying and start leaving the organization. He had used the word leaving instead of living. Seeing this, my blood pressure shot up. If somebody had tested my blood pressure with the monitoring machine, probably it would have been blasted. Immediately, I called my team member. He realized he made the mistake and re-forwarded the rectified meeting minutes. Fellow Toastmaster, this was my third mistake, which taught me a lesson that please cross-check the meeting minutes of the team member before forwarding to the top management. Brandon Mull has quoted that smart people learn from their mistakes, but the real sharp ones learn from the mistakes of others. Over to the MC of the day, Toastmaster Shashikant.
Thank you, Toastmaster. That was wonderful. And let's give a big round of applause to the speaker. Yes, we came to end of this first session, that is debate speech session. Let's move on to the second session, that is table topic session. So the table topic session, which is the most awaited session that every Toastmaster takes. This topic is not for me. However, be ready because our table topic master is a third-year LLB student from Bengaluru Institute of Legal Studies. She is a passionate Kathak dancer from Abhinava Dance Academy. She is an extensive traveler and passionate about the trekking and hiking. She is swimmer, volleyball player, and a throwball player. The present VPM of our club. With a big round of applause, welcome Toastmaster Spurti. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shashikant, for such a lovely introduction. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and welcome guests. It's time to sharpen one of our most important skills to become a professional. That's our impromptu speaking skills. And as a table topic master for today, I'm going to be giving out random topics and picking random members and guests to answer. All of you have 2 minutes to answer it. So without further ado, I'll start off with my first topic. My first topic, sorry, I won't be able to share the screen as I cannot do it on this gadget. My first topic would be true reason we all procrastinate. It's over to DTM Subramaniam. True reason we procrastinate.
Thank you, Toastmaster Spurti, for this interesting topic. I don't know whether you had done your homework that you had given this topic to the very person who is, I would say, a champion in procrastinating. I think as per my experience, there are 2 reasons why we procrastinate. First thing is we are not very confident about completing a particular task. If we are not confident, that means we don't know how to complete a task, or maybe we don't know whether to start it correctly, or we have to, if we have started a task correctly, then maybe we are stuck somewhere. So we keep on procrastinating it and take several days to complete it. So that is one thing why we procrastinate. And second thing is, I think most of us know very well, maybe it's not about knowing at all, it's pure laziness. Just being comfortable in your own skin and your own zone, and we don't think about the repercussions of why if we procrastinate, if we don't do things at a particular time, we don't really understand the repercussions or what will happen exactly, how it will affect us. So if we don't know the end effect, I think that is one of the reasons why we procrastinate. So I think these 2 reasons, maybe we do ignorance as well as pure laziness. And apart from that, one more reason which I feel is that overconfidence. Sometimes we feel that it's too easy a task, and we know that we can somehow do it, or maybe we just think that it will just take a couple of seconds or hours, so we can do it. But the willingness to grin and bear it and do that, I think that decisiveness is lacking due to overconfidence. So these 3 things are the reasons for procrastination. Thank you.
Yes, sir, I absolutely agree. Just like you, me, and I'm sure so many other people procrastinate a lot. And that was a very interesting take on the topic. Thank you. Moving on, my second topic would be, if not for being a doctor, what would you be? And this topic goes to Toastmaster Arundhati.
Good evening, my dear fellow Toastmasters and guests. If not doctor, I think I would have become a teacher. Teacher for adolescent people. Given a choice, I would like to teach high school students, and as far as my knowledge goes, that is the most receptive period of life. I get many opportunities to be involved with the adolescent girls, and I conduct health education programs in schools for adolescent girls. While interacting with those girls, I feel I learn more from them than they learning from me. They are full of life. They are full of innovative ideas, and they keep me ever young. And one more thing I have read and studied, that whatever principles they learn, whatever morals they imbibe during those adolescent period goes a long way in their life. So given a choice, I would like to interact and be with those adolescent people and try to make their life and my life very, very interesting and fruitful. Back to you.
Thank you, ma'am. I have this habit of asking all professionals, if not for what they're doing, what they would do. So I think now I know your answer. Thank you so much. The next topic is too busy is just a myth. This topic goes to Toastmaster Vaishnavi.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and your guests. Too busy is a myth. Well, I don't think it's just a myth, because I'll just tell you my day today. I think that will give you the answer. So my college is in Nagar Bobby. So I need to travel from JP Nagar to Nagar Bobby, which with Bangalore traffic, of course, takes more than 1.5 hours, irrespective of me leaving at 7:30. So my journey is like, I take a metro from RT Road, then I get on at Rajaji Nagar, and at sharp 8:10, if I'm not near the KD branch of Rajaji Nagar, the bus driver leaves by 8:11. And so today my journey, I reached exactly at 8:09, but I was just 2 minutes away from the bus stop. So he just left in front of me. So to catch the bus, I needed to go take an auto and go chasing him for 2 kilometers. And then he finally realized that I am there and stopped. And from there, it took me 40 minutes. And by the time I reached my classroom, my breakfast was just like, I was hungry again, though I had a full summer breakfast. And our first class is legal methods, which is, I don't know, it's a theory class. So you obviously sleep. And 4 minutes next to that was again theory. And we had again dance practice after that. And a move those session after that. And I needed to be back so that I attend Toastmasters. So I needed to do hectic work rather than take the bus. I took the cab again. I reached senior station, took a metro from there, again did circle, and finally reached the station. And again I needed to complete my homework and reach Toastmasters. So being too busy in my life is just like eating food. It's always constant in my life. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vaishnavi, for such a lovely take on your topic. I agree. Half of our day, and when we say we're busy, it goes off in like commuting from place to place. And I also understand because I'm also a college student. Thank you for that response. Next topic is Roti Kapda Makan. What's next? Over to Toastmaster DTM Udanka.
Thank you for that topic master. Roti, Kapda, what next? So these are the 3 things that I talk more, not the third one, but first is one. I think many of the members here can relate with this first one, especially because I am a food blogger here and I shop a lot, especially when it comes to style. I shop a lot. So I think at this point of time, I've not thought what next after Makan. So probably holiday. So because one thing I like apart from these 2 is to travel. So I would next, if you give an option for me to go next, I will be obviously travel. Back to the concept.
Thank you, DTM Udanka. That was a very interesting take on this topic. Next topic. If your dog could give you one piece of advice, what would it be? Toastmaster Gaurav.
Good evening, sorry, Toastmasters. And thank you, Table Topic Master, for the very topic. I can relate to it. It's just not one advice. My dog gives me more than advice every day. So one advice is to always value time. So one, the time I have to take them for a walk. Like one day I used to take them, next day I feel like I'm too lazy to walk. It's not go for a walk. And once this lockdown came up, and that is when I realized how important it is to go outside. I was struggling, I was so tempted to go outside because we are not allowed to go. And once the lockdown was removed, that day, even my dogs were not in the mood for a walk, I used to drag them every day, we had come let's go for a walk. So that is when I realized how important it is to value time and value whatever we have. So that is one of the greatest advice my dogs have given. Thank you, and back to the table.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gaurav. I was very curious to listen to your answer since you're so close to your dog. Thank you. The next topic goes to, how did you meet your wife? To Toastmaster Krishnamurthy.
Good evening, Toastmasters. Since there are no guests, I will not address guests. Of course, guests are there online. I think the question should have been, where did you meet? So how did you meet? Mine is an arranged marriage. Of course, I went to her house to meet her, and that's where I first had a sight of her. And they say first love at first sight. So I had followed him and I said yes. My mother was asking, of course, my brother also had come. They were wondering, are you sure is it okay? I said yes, very much. I really like this girl. I don't know what made me think. Of course, now I can't. Yeah, right. Yeah. So otherwise, I would have definitely told many more things. Yes, but definitely we are having a happy married life like everybody else. God. So there's no, I never regret for whatever has happened. I've been very happy and contented life I'm living. Thanks to I saw her in Bangalore only. And of course, afterwards, what we decided is, we thought we'll meet outside, so that we can get to know each other better. And that's where I made a call from Hyderabad. Those days I was in Hyderabad. And we met somewhere in Majestic area. Those days, unlike now, we were not having mobile to have a contact. We need to meet over to our this. So I just gave them a message, and somehow it was all done, and we met somewhere in the same place. And then, of course, we went had a nice lunch, and then came back home. And from there, I went somewhere else. So this is how it is. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Krishnamurthy. I'm sure it was not only me. Most of us wanted to know your story because everybody thinks you're one of the cutest couple in Nikon Communication Club. So the next topic goes to, next topic is, if 3 qualities that qualify to be your best friend. This topic is to Toastmaster Ujjwal.
Toastmaster Ujjwal has left the meeting.
Oh, okay. Okay, I will change the topic. Okay, this topic, why everything that is prohibited becomes twice as tempting. This topic goes to Toastmaster Lalana.
Madam Toastmasters and guests.
Can you just repeat the topic, please?
Yes, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Why everything that is prohibited becomes twice as tempting?
Why something that is prohibited becomes twice as tempting?
Yeah.
Yes, it is always, I think it is very common for all of us, and lockdown, I think most of us experienced this. When we were not supposed to go out, even though not that we were going out regularly, that is when you wanted to go out, go to a movie, go to a restaurant, meet up with your friends. So they say forbidden fruit is the most delicious. So I think it's common for everybody. What you are not supposed to do, you have to do. Right from children, I have observed, like my own children. So you tell them not to touch anything, they would have been bothered. Actually, they would have touched it. But you tell them don't touch that, they would definitely want to go and touch that. And when both of them are playing with some toys or anything, especially the elder one thinks the younger one would want. So it is always like that, and I think that is what it is. It is always very tempting to do what you are not supposed to do. That is my take on this. Back to you,
Thank you, Toastmaster Lalana. I think I've been one of those kids who's always been curious to know why we're not supposed to do this, why we're not supposed to do that, and I've broken like a fair number of rules. Thank you. The next topic is one of the biggest challenges in India is facing right now is something called a brain drain. Highly skilled professionals are going abroad to expand their opportunities and boost their economy. What is your take on this topic, Toastmaster Sandeep? Moving on, the next topic is, tell me one of your profitable mistakes, one of your profitable mistakes, Toastmaster Bhavani. I'm sorry, Bhavani, we cannot hear you. I think it's on mute.
Thank you, Toastmaster Subi. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, distinguished Toastmasters, and your guests. It was during my 6th grade I decided to pursue chartered accountancy course. I cleared my first level of CA in the first attempt, and I took at least 5 attempts, but couldn't clear the second level. And because of my parents' pressure, I had no choice but to choose something between MBA and law. And I was like, why should I study 5 years for law? Let me study fast and start early. So I opted for the 2 years course. It was a very quintessential moment for me to decide and pursue one higher study, and I chose MBA. When I am a person who never enjoyed the had a college life or a school life, so I thought let me have the most of my MBA life. It was 3 months and I was back at home because of the first lockdown, second lockdown followed by, and I completed my MBA on online mode. That was one mistake, which I think I chose first. But coming to the profit, which I say that was a profit to me was getting into Toastmasters. I made Toastmasters because I joined MBA. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had this lovely opportunity to meet so many beautiful members and network and communicate. By seeing how I was on the first page and now how I am, I can see myself learn and grow each and every day, all thanks to Toastmasters. And coming into MBA and getting a degree in MBA in finance, and also climbing up the leadership ladder in Toastmasters is one of the profitable mistakes which I can recall. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmasters.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bhavani. You know, a lot of people say everything happens for a reason, and I think it completely has worked out for you very well. Thank you. My next topic would be make each day your masterpiece. This topic goes to Toastmaster Raghunandana.
Yeah, good evening, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome, guys. Yeah, every day is a new opportunity because what we get free is time. So we can utilize the time for doing good or bad, anything. So better to do good and learn good. So this is the end of my topic. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Raghunandana, for such a good take on the topic. Next topic is, when I resign, I will. This goes to guest Shiva.
So can you repeat it like?
Yes, am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. When I resign, I will. You can continue to say.
Okay. I don't know what to say really.
Can I give you another topic?
Yes, I can try.
You want to try? Okay. Okay. 3 qualities that qualifies to be your best friend. 3 qualities in a person that qualifies to be your best friend.
Okay. Yeah. So 3 qualities to qualify as my best friend would be, number 1 would be gratitude. Gratitude for everything that they have in their life. Gratitude for having friends. Gratitude for everything that they have. Right. That would be number 1, and number 2 would be I would say loyalty. Right. As a friend, you should never give up on your. You should never let them down. Whenever you tell them that you'll do something for them, whenever you will help them, you should. And number 3 would be number 3 would be to number 3 would be to always be on time. Maybe. None of my friends are ever on time, so I would say that is number 3. So thank you. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Shivan, for such a great take on the topic. Yes, I agree. Being on time is sometimes when people are late, even I do get angry. Thank you. Next topic, and my last topic would be digital education is the future of learning in India. This would go to guest Tarun.
So digital education. So can you repeat it actually?
Yes, digital education is the future learning in India.
So to the COVID times, many digital education has been flourishing, like many digital educations like Unacademy and Quora, they are all emerging, Byju's. So so if it emerges, many people will be benefited with that, and it is giving free educations. They are promoting their own brands, and back to you.
Thank you, guest Tarun. That was a great take on the topic. So fellow Toastmasters, this was the end of the table topic session. Back to the MC, Toastmaster Shashikant.
That was a wonderful development session. Now we will have a short 10 minutes break. Actually, in online it will be 5 minutes, but you guys will not get the lemon tea, so you can have 10 minutes break and we'll be back.
DTM Ekta. DTM Ekta.
Yes, sir.
I have something I want from you. I put a line in chat box.
I had shared it with you, sir. I had sent it to you immediately.
Maybe I didn't observe that. Maybe I was looking for it for some time. It didn't arrive.
I
So anyway,
had
thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Immediately.
You have put there?
Should I share it again? I'll
Yeah,
share
yeah,
it.
no. It's there now. I see that. I think I missed it. Thank you.
Hello everyone. There is slight technical glitch here. We will be resuming the meeting in just 1 or 2 minutes from now. Thank you.
There is never a problem that could defeat some sunrise and the hope. With this, we want
I think unmute yourself.
Am I audible now? Am I audible, sir, now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Am I audible and visible to offline members? Yeah. Yeah, let's move on to the last session, that is general evaluation session. So, to take this meeting forward for a general evaluation session, we have one person who loves to take initiative. He is an reader and interested in dancing. The charter president of BMS MBA Phoenix, a college club, who has contributed to the club winning the Pinnacle Award in the first term. The mentor of BMS MBA Pegasus Club. Contest master for Tall Tales, contest for Division C, Cosmic and Spotlight 21 of District 21. The current area C2 director, District 121. Let's, with a big round of applause, help me to welcome Toastmaster Bhavani. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shashikant, for the wonderful introduction. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, distinguished Toastmasters, and dear guests again. It is quintessential to know the results after we work. And here we are at the third session, wherein you'll get the evaluation of the speakers and the role takers. Now, let me begin by calling the individual evaluators of the prepared speakers. The first speaker was evaluated by Distinguished Toastmaster A.K. Prabhakara. Distinguished Toastmaster A.K. Prabhakara, the stage is all yours for their evaluation for the first group.
Madam General Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters, and DTM Ekta Shetty in particular. The speech, the idea behind the speech is that mentors make difference to the lives of the people or the mentees, in this case, a protégee. how the idea was driven is through 3 mentors, and one was the not much. Deepak Menon was cited as an initial one, but the other 2 were the one who stood by the speaker at a time when she was going through various roles. She was taking various roles in the Toastmasters circles. And what happens is that I come to the analysis of the speech. The speech was delivered very well prepared, well rehearsed. It was delivered fluently. But it would have been more impactful if there were to be a little bit of vocal variety and gestures. Vocal variety can be generated if you incorporate dialogues, or if you had incorporated some incidents. Say, for example, one of the mentees in the early part said that, Ekta, you don't contact me if there is no reason, there is no need to contact unless it is required. You can incorporate it into a dialogue form saying, Ekta, one rule I will tell you with me as mentor. Unless it is needed, you don't have to contact me at all. See, voice variation, gestures, everything comes in there. So you have to pick up some anecdotes and say what was the crisis where you contacted and how you overcame because of their mentorship to you. So the examples drive home, the stories tell everything. So it has to be in that, and in the process of the dialogue, the vocal variety will just come through naturally without much of an effort. This is one important one that I thought it will bring about impact in the speech. And I talked about gestures, examples can drive home the point, whatever you are trying to tell, whatever is the biggest crisis that you face and how they used. Then the big loop was forgotten. The big loop was, you said that initially we should thank people who made difference in their lives, like John F. Kennedy's quote. Towards the end, you said that it was the only way to give some kind of a tribute. The way you can give is that to the tribute to your mentors is that mentoring others and making a difference, mentoring others, and you continue to mentor others. You can say, I can make the difference in somebody else's life by paying forward or something like that to the next set of mentees or proteges that is going to come under me. And that makes the difference. You are talking in the initial stage difference, final stage also you should be talking difference. Or one sentence prior to that, you can bring the title of the speech. That is, I don't know on these crises. I don't know what I would have done without them. And only way to return the kind of gestures they had towards me, I can only return by being a mentor to somebody else in my life, making a difference to that. You can word it accordingly, and this is the way to close the big loop. And this is important, but on the whole, your preparation was right. The best part is that you picked up 2 mentors and your relation as protege or mentee with respect to them, you brought out very well. But these are the things that makes the difference as far as the speech is concerned. On this note, I would like to hand over the control back to General Evaluator.
That was a wonderful evaluation which covered all the elements. Let us now give another round of applause to both the individual evaluator and the professor. Now moving on to the evaluation of the second speaker, I'd like to invite the Deputy Toastmaster M.U. Bhatt to give our evaluation.
Madam General Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters, welcome guests, and Mr. Prakash. In particular, let me congratulate Prakash. You have today, in my opinion, arrived as a humorous speaker. In fact, the objective of this speech was identifying your speaking style as a humorist, and you have identified it long back and today improved it. Let me come evaluate the speech and the what the objectives of the speech are. and where you really did well, and from the area where you have done well. So objective of this speech is for you to you are on a deliver a speech around a central message. With some anecdote, humorous incidents into your life or somebody's life. And I should say you have done amazingly well in that. Let me tell you where exactly you did well. So the main thing is about your level of comfort, what you achieve over your association with Toastmasters for so long. This is one thing I've seen your progress over the time, and you have really got that level of comfort behind lecture or in front of the camera, which is kind of very enabling gesture, very nice. I really like it. Yes, and the anecdote you are to, the objective also, the speech also says, ideally you should select your anecdote from your own life, because then it becomes so much resonate with the audience, and you did exactly that. You use the three stories, one full anecdote from your own life, one about the writing the two, achieving, second one is about the giving a loan guarantee, and the third thing about your assistant taking a program in your absence and making a mess of it by using the wrong word for leaving to living. So wonderfully done. One thing I like is your delivery, continuing delivery that everything was great. Particular delivery was very great. Yes. And coming to the areas of improvement, one thing I would say is that your message, the whole project objective is to create a theme around the central message. Now you gave a powerful opening with the IT statement, and you ended with another powerful statement regarding how you have to learn from mistakes of others. But in the three anecdotes, even this independent story, and generally we connected them to a central message. I thought it should have been other way around. That should be a message by which I felt that the message could be every experience in life is a learning experience. Every mistake you make in life you have to learn. And let me share my experience, then you can relate to that. And then combine together with this. Then the message will be delivered to that more effectively. That's what I felt. But one thing amazingly came clearly today was you have really mastered the skill of delivering humorous speeches. Excellent. Every delivery skill, your content, your way you delivered, everything was excellent. Only the messaging part of it, I felt that could have been done slightly better. Otherwise, you have definitely arrived at the basic humorous speaker. Also, the you for your future project. Back to the delivery.
Thank you so much. There is now a round of applause for our humorous speaker as well as the evaluator. Now let me call upon the four auxiliary or role takers of today's meeting to help me out with the evaluation session. Calling upon the timer, Toastmaster Vaishnavi, please present your first. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and your guest conference. This is the first time I've taken time out to excuse me if there are any mistakes. So the business session, the meeting started at 6:32, and the business session went on for 1 minute 15 seconds. Welcome by Sergeant Hans was 1 minute 31 seconds. President address and the introduction of guests was 7 minutes 58 seconds. And reports from the previous meeting was 2 minutes 13 seconds. Master of ceremony took 10 minutes 5 seconds. And the speakers took, I didn't have speakers to took, but I'll just tell the order. 2 minutes 3 seconds per speaker, 1 minute 39 seconds, 2 minutes 20 seconds, 47 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes 8 seconds, 1 minute 25 seconds, 2 minutes 12 seconds, 2 minutes 15 seconds, 47 seconds, 1 minute 3 seconds, and 1 minute 3 seconds. We had totally 12 speakers, who spoke for the table topic session. On the table topic, master herself took 19 minutes, 32 seconds. And the break time was extended a bit by 3 minutes, 5 seconds. It needed to be 10 minutes, but it extended to 3 minutes, 5 seconds. And the general evaluator took 15 minutes, 35 seconds. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vaishnavi, as a debutant timer. You have done a very good job. Now moving on, calling upon the next role paper, counter distinguished Toastmasters. Let me call upon CT validator distinguished Toastmaster to give us the report.
Good evening, Toastmasters once again. In online mode, there was no disturbance. Everything went on smoothly. In offline mode, there were a little bit moments here and mainly by me. That's because of the technical visuals here. So, and excuse for that. By next week, we will make sure that this mode will be. Other than there was no disturbance and anything went on. Absolutely.
We do know that every step is a learning, and we ensure that this won't be repeated from the next meeting. Now let me call upon the last auxiliary role taker, the grammarian for the day, the god as called by Distinguished Toastmaster Subramanian in the last meeting, Toastmaster Garvey.
Good evening, Toastmasters once again. So as we come in this step, we are not so audible and we sitting in the last row of people. It's not so audible when people were talking, but still I could listen a little bit and made a few notes. So coming to the good usages, I like the pillar of support, broadcast to me, and other things. And not so good usages, here not, here none actually. So yeah, all the people just knowledge in the vocabulary. And when it comes to the word of the day, so given by Toastmaster Prakash, 1, and Toastmaster Bhavani 1 to 8 topic session, and 1 during general evaluation. Thank you and bye.
Thank you so much, Ramir Toastmaster Gaurav. As you see, this is Toastmaster Subramanian as that I'd like to call upon the outcome for the day to provide his report.
Yeah, actually, I had to leave the meeting. Is it fine if I present the account report now?
Yes, it is Toastmaster Subramanian. You can present it.
Can I share my screen?
Sure.
I have collected my account report in this Excel sheet. Toastmaster Udanka had no filler words. I would just mention that DTM Meke Prabhakara, DTM MU Bhatt, and Toastmaster Lalna did not have any crutch words or filler words. Apart from that, these Toastmaster Sai Snehal had repeated the twice. Toastmaster Shashikant had repeated so 4 times, like 2 times, and he repeated quitting 3 times, all 2 times, and just 3 times. DTM Ekta Shetty had used always twice. Toastmaster Prakash had used usually 3 times. Toastmaster Spurti as table topics master had 12 as 1 1 so, and she repeated the 2 times. Toastmaster Dr. Arundhati used I get twice, and she had you mentioned and 6 times. Toastmaster Vaishnavi had just 3 times and 11 times. DTM Udanka in his table topics speaker role had 3 source and 2 times. Yours truly in his first table topic speech mentioned just 3 times. Toastmaster Sandeep had meant 2 us, 3 source, 2 likes, and 2 whys. Toastmaster Bhavani had 3 us, 1 so, and 3 ands. Toastmaster Raghunandana had 3 As, 3 Sos, and guest Shiva had 4 As, 1 So, and 4 times. Tarun, as a guest, he had 3 As, 1 4 So, 6 times, and. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. for being wonderfully presented our counter report. As I start with my general evaluation session, I request everybody to please vote for the roll takers and the speakers. The link is in the chat box of the Zoom meeting as well as there in the WhatsApp. The meeting started at 6:32. There was a 2 minutes delay, but understanding that we'll keep that in mind from the next time. The meeting started with a business session. The Toastmasters ICL ensured that all the members of Mekon Communication are updated with the district events. He shared his experience about the NDC session and also recognized the fellow members, the Civil Toastmaster Prabhakara, who presented at the NDC session. He ensured that the VPE and the VPPR also update regularly in the meeting about what is happening in the club. So the business session was very well conducted. Thank you so much. Now moving on to the next person, the Sergeant at Arms, Civil Toastmaster Udanka, started off by engaging the members both offline and online with a great interactive question. One request for you is to have a bit more energy as you started off the meeting. So let us ensure that there will be more energy within the Sergeant at Arms from the next meeting. Now moving on to the presidential address, Toastmaster Sai Snehal had a very strong story which related to the theme as well as connected to all the members. The quote which he used, hope is the another word looking at the end of the tunnel, was a great message to the members. You also ensured that you welcomed all the guests and made them feel welcome. So that was a great session by you. Let us give it up for our president. Now moving on to the table topic master Toastmasters cookie, you ensured that all the topics given to the speakers were very well curated, easy and entertaining. You could see that there was one guest speaker who spoke more than a minute in this meeting, and he spoke less than a minute in last meeting. So this ensured that your topic was very easy, so that each and every speaker could speak. So all the topics which you selected had a very great impact on the members. So kudos to you on that. One thing I would suggest you is, yes, you did mention that the speaker is given 2 minutes, but you could have also reiterated on the bifurcation for the benefit of the guest that will be shown a green card at 1 minute, yellow at 1.5 minutes, and the 2 minutes, the red card will be shown. And also let us ensure that we emphasize the usage of word of the day by reminding the members in the meeting before every session. So let us give to our table topic masters with the wonderful topic Toastmasters. Now moving on to the star of the day, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmasters. The different kinds of quotes which we use, quotes of inspiration of student living of the life and many other such things throughout the session was one of the great things. You also ensure that you add a personal story so members could easily connect when somebody shares their personal and gives a personal touch to that. You ensure that you kept everybody motivated by relating, by choosing the correct words and quotes to be used to the theme of the meeting. One thing which I would suggest you is to increase the energy and enthusiasm, and to always keep a smile on your face so that everybody in the meeting also is happy when the Toastmaster of the day is on the stage. One more feedback is we can ensure that the Toastmaster of the day can remind the members in the meeting to go to the feedback and give the feedback after every speaker speaks. You also had a fun element before we went to the break where you told office members will get MNP and not the online members. So that part of humor, and you could have used that in the initial stages of your meeting. So when you had more humor and interactive questions or sentences during the Toastmasters today, it would make that go great job by introducing each and every role taker perfectly. Let us give it to the Toastmaster. Coming to the overall evaluation of the meeting went flawlessly. Even though we are a bit ahead in schedule, let us all ensure that all the technical glitches are well taken care before the meeting begins. And it was a great meeting coming to Mekon after so long and having successful meeting today. So let us all now give it to all the role takers and speakers for the day, and here is the end of my presentation. Let me now call upon Toastmaster Sai Mehul, the president of let me now give the mic back to our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster.
That was a great gender evaluation session. Who has kept in mind of the guest who has speak for less than a 1 minute last paper topic and more than a minute in this paper topic. And that are the wonderful. And with this, we completed our 3 sessions, and I am handing back the charge over to the president, Toastmaster Sai Mehul. And thank you all for listening. Thank you, Toastmaster Shashikant, for that wonderful MC, and Toastmaster Bhavani for that wonderful general evaluation. Now, before I go on to the winners of today's meeting and further procedures, you might have heard or seen WhatsApp groups and social media that Udang recently qualified as a distinguished Toastmaster. Although officially we were never able to present to him the award, it is finally arrived here. I call upon distinguished Toastmaster Udang and distinguished Toastmaster Elwood to please present the award flag to distinguished Toastmaster. And Udang winning distinguished Toastmasters is not the only thing. He is the youngest DTM in India through pathways. And this is the award that was given to him by Indian Book of Records for the same award achievement. Big round of applause. Yeah. I think we'll show it like those they won't be able to achieve. Yeah, you come here. Then, yeah. Yes, sir. Can you read it? Can you? We can't read it. I will send that to open. Yeah, I think it's. Let's send the photo of them. Wow, what a fantastic achievement. Youngest DTM award in India. Wonderful. Now let's move on to the winners of today's meeting. We have such a nice speakers, favorite topic and evaluation. Coming to the best role takers for today, best Tabby is the reading PR Toastmaster Gaurav for his amazing hard work. Although we don't have a ribbon yet, please consider this for time being. Yeah, we'll water it later. Next, we have the best role taker for the MPG, goes to the debutant general evaluator, Toastmaster Bhavani. Next up, we have the best table topic speaker who told us how he met his wife. The best evaluator, although not present here, but he has a couple of them, I'm pretty sure. Distinguished Toastmaster A.K. Prabhakara. And the best speaker, although I would want you to take the ribbon, but there's no way I can send it all the way to Delhi. Congratulations, Distinguished Toastmaster A.K. And coming to the balance, we had about 19 participants voting today. That is a really great number.
Can't hear.
No
We
voice.
can't hear you actually.
No voice.
The president is on mute.
Muted.
All the members to take 2 minutes of your time to go to Basecamp and give feedback to the role takers for the wonderful contribution in today's meeting. Also, you can watch the videos which will be available later on YouTube to assess yourself and also see how you can go to the next level. With this, I come to the end of today's meeting and I close meeting number 1142. I request everyone to stand up for a moment. Okay, so we are getting back to the tradition. Now we'll be singing the national anthem with the online audience want to please stand up and join us for the national anthem. Jana Gana Mana Adinayaka Bharat Bhavya Vinata Punjab Sindhu
India Himachal Yamuna Subhanami Jage Tava Shubha Ashish Mage Gahe Tava Jaya Nagana Mangala Dayaka Jaya He Bharata Bhagya Vidhata Jaya He Jaya He Jaya He Jaya 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 He.
Thank you. See you all next week.